Scanning for audio.
Hello, and welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. I'm going to talk about the latest Time Lord Immemorial box set. Well, it's the 9th Doctor and the 3rd alternate Doctor, the David Warner Doctor, as part of this ongoing Big Finish celebration thing. The worst thing you can say about any Doctor Who is that, from a reviewer's point of view, it's not for me. And here's the thing, if you listen to the making of at the very end, you will experience a lot of actors experiencing joy, genuine joy at the recording process. There's people working together, that's Christopher Eccleston, and the person who played the Lumiat, who's, well, you can look that up yourself, who the Lumiat actually is. But the actor playing the Lumiat was also in Our Friends in the North, so they get to reminisce about that. This is officially although it's not been sold that, the last David Warner appearance. David Warner died a long time ago now. More than a year. And when I'm listening to this, I actually caught myself thinking, have they recast the Warner Doctor? Because he didn't really sound like himself. He sounded, and this is ideal if you want to recast this Big Finish, he sounded very much like the bloke who plays the butler in Downton Abbey. So if you're looking to recast, then this is definitely a direction you could go in. So everyone's being all kind of fan servicey, going, oh, I love this person. Oh my God, Nicola Walker's in this. It's brilliant. And the making of, and let's face it, Lisa McMullen's done a gorgeous job, and she's so enthusiastic, and she's produced lovely things. And you know what? It's the story. The story just doesn't work for me. Perhaps it's a whole anniversary thing, because they've always said multi-Doctor stories are always a bit... But we love them. We do. And we love David, and we love Christopher, and we love everyone who's in this. I mean, like, literally everyone. It's got the bloke who played Jesus, Robert, and it doesn't matter, in it as well, with a bit of a voice effect thing going on. Is it over-egged pudding? Is it the sand people? Is it the too many locations? I don't know. Is it the level of exposition that you couldn't possibly keep up with unless you were the Time Lord? I just don't know. This author has produced some beautifully constructed work in the past, and I adore her work. I genuinely do, and she's great. So this is not that much of a reflection. It's just, this isn't for me. This is a story that is on its way somewhere. It's, to use old parlance, it's the episode 3 in a 4-parter. It's not great, but I don't know why. And I should know. I've been a Doctor Who fan for 1,000 million years. I've listened to literally every single Big Finish release. Okay, there's a few Sapphire and Steels I couldn't track down, and I've not heard all the Robin Hoods, but I've literally heard everything. And I adore Big Finish. They are by far the spiritual home, the best home for Doctor Who that there is. So much better than TV Doctor Who. And that's a hill I probably am willing to die on. It's just that this story didn't grab me, didn't take me on that journey, and I don't know why, because the cast is great, the performances are great, even the storyline. I've sat through considerably less graspable stories. It's just, it didn't work, because we've spent, what is it, volume 8, it's quite far down the line, and we're like, right, the Doctor, for the big story, needs to find out about the sand. The sand takes you here. The sand comes from here. The sand wants this to happen. Oh, and the Doctor's falling through their regenerations. We know, perhaps, are we bored by this point of what's going on because we just want to get to the end? And when we do a re-listen and we do them all in one go, that'll work. Perhaps it's because I truly enjoyed the last one, and not because of David Tennant, but because it was the Paternoster gang. Perhaps the Lumiat didn't really do it for me. I don't know. But what I do know is that I should have loved this on a massive level. And like I said, it's just not for me. I might be wrong. Listen to the trailer and listen to yourself. It's part of a journey, and that's all right. So like I said, if you are looking to recast, this is an option. I wouldn't bother though. I really wouldn't. So with that, I'll fade away. And this could be the last podcast that I record at this particular place of work, because I'm starting somewhere new. But I'll keep you informed about that another time, because podcasts aren't about me. I'm here for the Doctor Who, and so are you. So until next time, be seeing you.
Once upon a Gallifrey.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, Once and Future, Time Lord Immemorial.
What have you done to my console room?
This is my console room. You're trespassing. You're from an alternate universe. Or rather, you are.
We were friends a long time ago. I've changed a lot since then.
What was that?
Degeneration.
You said degenerating is like a sort of reverse regeneration.
Sand. It's pouring through the walls.
Silicants.
They look like an army.
The sands of time are running out. And they're starting to march.
Time itself is unraveling.
They're gaining on us.
Talk about quicksand.
Right, here goes.
Wait for me.
Oh my, it can't be.
It is. It's the Hall of the Time Lord Immemorial.
The Doctor. Always the Doctor.
Big Finish, for the love of stories.
I'm the Lumiad. Would you mind terribly giving me a hand to save the multiverse?
That was the Tin Dog Podcast. Everything discussed is the intellectual property of others. No infringement is intended. For early access to reviews, follow the show on YouTube or Twitter @Tin Dog Podcast. To contact the show, email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.